Yo, let me talk about these hispaggles and these aggles out here, bro. They really starting to get on my nerves. If y'all don't know what a aggle is, basically a straggled aggle but Asian. And a hispaggle is basically a straggled aggle but Hispanic. But let me tell you about some of these Hispanics, bro. I don't have my fair share of interactions with some of them, bro. Like, I just noticed, like, after high school, I started to pick up on this. Like, some of them act no different than the so-called Daggle. A lot of them act hood radish. A lot of them got that urban urban vibe to them as well. Like, I really don't like that. I don't like that hot girl. I don't like that urban vibe, man. I don't like it, man. It's too hood radish for me. And I can already tell just by looking at a Hispanic chick, looking at her body language, her facial expressions. I can just read that energy, like how her voice sound, how she talk. I can just read that energy and tell I wouldn't be the type of dude she'll probably be into, cause I'm not a damn hood booger. I'm not that Ebonics type of Negro that many of them will flock to. Yeah, some of them flock to brothers, but you gotta take that with a grain of salt. Like, you gotta dismiss half of them, because a lot of them, a good deal of them, they'll go with the hood booger type of black dude, and the Ebonics type of black dude, the swag gorilla type of black dude. They're not going. Many of them, they're not going with the well balanced brother, or the laid back brother, or the nerd. I see some of them are, but they gotta be that type of person too. Some of them, they gotta be that laid back female, or she got that hints of femininity about her. Cause some of them masculine too, man. They act down masculine. It's this term called spicy Latina. I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like that spicy shit. Cause they only do that with other dudes. They don't do that with they dudes. They don't do that with their male counterpart. If they do, they gonna get checked in the eye or the mouth. If you know what I mean. They gonna get checked with a damn fist up their asshole, or between their damn eye sockets. Cause I heard like some of these Spanish guys, bro, they don't be playing. Cause I heard about that damn domestic violence stuff be going on in their community. Even in Mexico and other places in Latin America. Like, the dudes, they're not playing that shit. They'll beat the damn brakes out of these chicks. Make sure their damn head missing, and have the rest of their body parts swimming with the fishes. That's why I heard it be going down there in Brazil. A couple of incidents. Like, the women down there in Latin America, but they get checked. And John Tito, he kind of points something out when he was talking about this in the video. He said it seems like they only do that little feminism stuff and that spicy Latina shit with the brothers. They won't do that with their male counterpart. And I don't like that shit. Like, keep that same energy. I don't like hood rat Hispanics. And not everybody's like that. I said there's a lot of chicks who just lay back and stuff like that, down to earth, effeminate. They're not on that damn hood rat shit and that urban shit. Cause like what's the point getting with a Hispanic chick if she's gonna act like a damn daggle? Like, you might as well stay with a daggle if that's the case. Like, and I get it. It's because like we have a long history of intermingling with each other. Cause we sort of have a similar culture, especially here in America. specifically here in America. A lot of them became Americanized. A lot of them been around us, and they was somewhat involved in hip hop culture as well. So that's there. You know, the Hispanic, the Mexicans and the Puerto Ricans. Really, they really the only ones that be on that damn ratchet ghetto shit. Like the Mexicans and the Puerto Ricans. They be on that damn urban type shit. I don't like that shit, bro. Like, it's like, if you want a Mexican chick or a Puerto Rican chick, you gonna have to go overseas and get one. If you get one in the States, you better make sure you vet. Cause, bro, but I be vet. I started to vet these chicks. Cause it was a chick I was trying to deal with a few months ago. I already knew what it was instantly. So I stopped messing with her. She one of those. She like those dysfunctional Negroes. And she was on that damn Ebonics shit. She was crazy too, bro. Like, she was all types of fucked up in the head. And she showed me one of her friends, and she acted like she didn't want to put me on. Alright, it is what it is. You better go overseas. Even in other Western societies like Canada will be a better deal, or New Zealand will be a better deal than dealing with chicks here in the States. Cause a lot of them are fucking hood radish, man. They on that Megan Thee Stallion type of shit. And let me get on these aggles, bro. A lot of these Asian shit, I'm starting to realize, even some of them, bro, they ghetto as fuck. Like, they ratchet. Some of them act ratchet and shit. Cause some of them, they ingrained themselves with that hip hop culture shit. And now some of them starting to act like Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B, Doja Cat and them. I've seen this chick. I was on Instagram and she was live, and this chick walking around with long fingernails and shit. I think that shit ghetto, bro. I don't like that shit. Bitch wearing these long ass fingernails and shit. That shit is hood radish to me. That's hood rat energy. I don't like that shit. And then she talking. You can tell she ingrained in hip hop culture. Just how she carried herself, how she wear her hair, just that energy she was giving off, bro. Like, bro, she on this hot girl shit. She on this Ebonics type shit. I don't like this. Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, why do Asian chicks all of a sudden own this shit? Why do they own this shit? And it seems like, and most of them who own that shit, like, they gravitate towards the brothers, right? But it ain't all. It's the Ebonics. It's the Ebonics Swag Gorilla brothers. It's the game type dudes. It's those type of dudes that they gravitate to. They ain't gravitate to a dude like me or either other brother who's like down to earth, just laid back, or no, just well balanced. Like, this is the options that we have. I mean, you can look at it in New York, LA too. You can tell in these dating sites, even in adult film, amateur. They mess with the brother, but the brother down Swag Gorilla type dude, Ebonics. You can tell here Ebonics type dude. He one of these game type dudes. He ain't like the well balanced, down to earth type of brothers like that. It's like, you want somebody, you want one of them, man, you go in there, bro, you gonna have to go overseas, fam. Like, it's crazy. And some Asian dude on, it's a dude that who made a video about what the Asian dude said. I forgot his name, but I can go look it up. I got the video, but he invited the Asian dude to speak his piece about it. He's talking about how these chicks, these Asian chicks, they over here acting like Megan Thee Stallion, acting like Bonquisha, but you can't necessarily blame it on them. That's just Western culture in general, bro. That's feminism. That's just the toxic Western culture in general. A lot of women acting like that. and I vet them extra hard. But I look at them. I look at a lot of them with the side eye. A lot of those aggles, bro. They ain't no different than this straggle daggle, especially this squatter divesting squaggle daggle. I mean, we talk a lot of trash about the divesting straggle daggles, the ones that be divesting, but we don't call out these aggles, bro. They be divesting even harder, and some of them be getting killed out by Brad. You know, messing with the colonizer, their dream, and then they end up that dream in their turn to a nightmare when they get killed. It's kind of like Candyman. You know, you say Brad's name 3 times in the dark, and then whop, you get mollywopped out here. Cats start losing their life, getting stabbed in the back with a pair of chopsticks or something. Start losing your rice. Yeah, I mean they be divesting too. And shit, they're like extra white on their rice. Keep it a buck, fam. Especially here in the States, in America. So it's already a small market there when it comes to these brothers. But I actually think that you should just go overseas and shit, bro, because you deserve more than that. And how some of these shits are starting to act now, bro. Take your ass overseas, bro. Like these aggles out here, they ain't like damn MC Lynn. I ain't gonna lie, I'll pipe her ass down, but I wouldn't wife her up or cuff her up. She a TikTok thot. He got her come up on TikTok. Now she's some type of rapper now. Like, fuck out of here. It's crazy, man. Guys, this is what I think about them. This is honestly how I feel about it. Like, they're trash. A lot of them are trash. I can see what General Tito was saying, how he don't really trust anybody. He don't really trust any of these chicks. To be honest with you, I kind of feel the same. I kind of see where he coming from. Anybody can be a damn daggle. And I still think that brothers exercise their option is a good option. And I always support that. And I've been doing that my whole entire life. But, you know, we got to understand the real life. We got to be careful. Being on our P's and Q's and vet. Make sure we're dealing with the person that's going to be right for us as an individual. And this is all I got to say. And I'm out.